Alright, guys, so I have discovered a new way to look at weed addiction, a new way to stop smoking. So, if you're like me, you have you are currently addicted to marijuana, or you smoke too much, you have smoked in the past, you're trying to quit, whatever. I don't think you guys can read that because it's backwards, but this book right here has definitely helped me quit smoking. So it's called The Easy Way to Mindfulness. Free your mind from worry and anxiety. The book is written by Alan Carr, and this book actually makes quitting really easy. The book's about practicing mindfulness, and the practice of mindfulness is basically a strategy that you use to overcome addiction. So the strategy doesn't take any willpower at all, so it's super easy. So there's no struggle when you use this method. There's no struggle involved when you're quitting addiction, when you're quitting alcohol or cigarettes, weed, whatever it is, gambling, porn, whatever it is, bro. All you have to do to quit smoking or quit whatever it is you want to quit, all you have to do is quit. It's really easy. The only thing stopping you from quitting something that you're addicted to is there are two things actually. One is you're brainwashed. You're brainwashed into thinking that whatever it is, um, weed, cigarettes, you're brainwashed into thinking that the cigarettes or weed are helping you. And once you realize that your crutch isn't helping you, then that's the first step to quitting. So the second step is to just fucking quit. Just stop using it. Being psychologically addicted to weed for like 4 or 5 years now, um, I used to think that, it was, I can't quit because, I have an addictive personality, or, I just like smoking. But in reality, I'm being brainwashed into thinking that weed is actually helping me. But in reality, it's not helping me at all. It's actually hurting me and taking time away from me, and keeping me at a safe place, which is actually very dangerous. It's not safe at all to be consistent. Life is about change, you know what I'm saying? You can't just sit there and smoke weed all day and expect to grow. Eh, You can sit and smoke weed all day if that's what you want to do, but that's not what I want to do anymore. So, I don't have fun when I smoke weed anymore. It's really not the same now that I've um, read this book. Really reading this book really helped me. Helped open my mind about weed and about a lot of things in life. There's a lot to learn from this book. I really recommend it. I'm not getting paid for this. Obviously, I only have 100 subscribers. I'm really not qualified to be advertising this book for money, but I strongly recommend it. If you have any addictions, The Easy Way to Mindfulness, recommend it. Um, but yeah, guys, it's quitting weed is not difficult at all. I used to think it was difficult because I was brainwashed into thinking that weed is actually fun. When in reality, I haven't had fun smoking in a really long time. It's been a long time. Um, most of my experiences smoking nowadays are either filled with anxiety, or they're just pointless and pretty much a waste of time. Um, I'd rather be doing other things, developing my mind, um, instead of hurting it, which is what weed does. So at least for me, I know weed. Some people think that weed helps them. Um, it really doesn't. When you're, you know why? That's because when you're born, When you're born, you don't need alcohol. You don't need weed. So why do you think you need it now? It really doesn't make sense. The only explanation I could see is if you have, a medical issue, like if you have back pain, or there's a lot of different medical things that weed can help. But if you're just smoking it out of boredom, it's probably not helping you, and that's what I've realized. That's the case for me. That's the situation that I was in. So yeah, I don't think smoking weed is the move at all. Yeah, guys, 9 or 10 days sober right now. I don't even know, but I'm going strong. This shit's cake. Quitting weed is not hard at all. It's actually really easy, and the only thing that keeps you from quitting is your own mind. There's no such thing as a psychological addiction. There's no such thing to weed, at least. There's no such thing as a mental or emotional addiction to weed. It's literally all in your head, and you can stop it just like that. All you have to do is just stop smoking and realize that, weed isn't helping you at all. It's not. Peace.